Welcome again as we talk about the upcoming County Commission meeting tonight at 7 o'clock in the Wilson County Courthouse. Or, of course, you can view it live on TV here with Ms. Teresa's crew. We're excited about them being able to do that, not only to the folks in Watertown and Lebanon, but I think they're also being shown in Mount Juliet. So all across the county, people get to see government at work, and this we hope is providing a good transparency for you as well. So thanks to Wilson County Television and what they get out, not only for the County Commission, but all the other activities that they are able to provide you on a daily basis. Tonight's commission meeting at 7 o'clock will be started with Commissioner Tommy Jones taking care of the prayer and the pledge. We will honor the late Gary Keith tonight, a commissioner that was here for a long time, and Commissioner Terry Ash will do the honorees there. His family will come and join us and honor a great man. Commissioner Patton will also honor 2 WEMA employees that risked their life to save a family and their animal, and that will be WEMA employees Mr. John Matthews and Mr. Josh Collins. And so we look forward to that presentation as well, and we always appreciate our commissioners doing a good job of reaching out and making sure that the people and employees of the county are recognized when they do events that are very noteworthy. We will be notifying the commission tonight that Mr. Larry Searcy has been appointed to the West Wilson Utility District. That's not something that needs approval, but just needs to be in the minutes. The County Commission will be notified that Ms. Nancy Gateline, who has been appointed to the Gladeville Utility Districts in the vacancy of the passing of Ms. Ann Chapman. We appreciate both of these individuals being willing to serve. We will appoint tonight for the Board of Health 6 members: Dr. Chris McAteer, Dr. James Morris, Mr. Brian Pirtle, Dr. Wayne Wells, Dr. Teresa Larkins, and Ms. Julie Mills. There'll be 3 members that will also be introduced tonight to be in the Industrial Development Board: Mr. Elmer Richardson, Mr. Phil Smart, and Mr. Ed James. Ms. Bondi Smith, the wife of Mr. Dan Smith, both were great icons here in Wilson County and did a lot in government and boards and service and public service really throughout the county. Has decided because of health reasons that she would be coming off of the Industrial Development Board, and so we're going to ask Mr. Terry McPeak to take her place until her term is up, and so we wish her well in her retirement. Also, the Ag Extension Committee will ask for Ms. Sarah Patton to be granted another term there, serving for Ms. Ruth with the Ag Extension. Tonight is a quarterly report, so we'll have all the quarterly officers that normally appear to be in our court tonight making presentations. We have a few resolutions tonight coming before us. One would be a budget amendment to approve the funding for the opportunity to get an appraisal to purchase the Fred building that's located just behind the courthouse. So that will be the first resolution. The second would be a resolution that would be given to our legislatures to ask the people at TennCare to pay the same billing price that the Medicare pays for every ground ambulance coverage that happens in Wilson County. Right now there's a little disparity between the two, and so we'll ask the legislatures to ask those to be, make those amounts to be the same. There'll be a resolution concerning the refugee settlement here in Wilson County. Also a resolution declaring Wilson County to be a second amendment, a sanctuary county. The resolution next will be an SIA grant, which is awarded by TDOT. It's an industrial access road that TDOT goes out and does from time to time to different companies to allow that company to expand jobs and employees, of course, that are offered. Panettone is a company that will be receiving this on land that they have purchased beside the Speedway. This SIA grant is something that's just run through our county, does not cost any taxpayer dollars, is actually making good use of state and federal dollars in the employment level. There'll be a resolution to pass and put some money back into budgets of the ambulance fund and the WEMA fund from surplus items that have been sold. A resolution also transferring some line items in the WEMA budget and to line up some items that should be taken out of the right categories per Aaron Maynard and our finance office. There'll be a resolution to purchase the Green Hill Women's Club, which is located beside the Mount Juliet Little League ball field. That would be for the county clerk's office, which right now is located behind Mount Juliet City Hall, to expand. They've actually just grown out of that building. That building we actually rented from the West Wilson Utility District for $1 a year, a very cheap rental price, and we're thankful to Freddie Western and those folks for allowing us to do that for these many years. But we have actually grown out of that building, and so We will be looking to purchase the Green Hill Women's Club from the realtor tonight, and that will be where we will put the new location for the clerk's office, where you could buy your tags and passports and those items in Mount Juliet. There will be a resolution tonight that will come again before the body to take the leftover money from the Gladeville Middle School to build a athletic facility, a locker room, bathrooms, concession stand, and press box to go by the athletic fields at West Wilson Middle School. If you remember, this came before us not too long ago when we had the money. It was about $1.2 million that was left over from the Gladeville Middle School. And the County Commission decided at that time to take $300,000 of that $1.2 million and put towards this project and put the rest in debt service. It's being revisited tonight to where they want to go and ask for that money that was put in debt service, which is actually $900,000, to be brought back out and to be spent on this project. And so it's going to be revisited tonight in that area on that resolution. And the last resolution tonight will be to approve the road list. The county road list is approved every year. And also a 4-year work list. In other words, the roads that we are going to try to recover or resurface over the next 4 years will also be a part of that. Just so you know, there are 856 miles of road in Wilson County going one way. If you double that, that'd be 1,714 miles of road that Mr. Murphy and his crew have to work on each year. We pave around 57 to 60 miles this summer, so that's an average. So you can think about, if I got 60 miles each month, how long would it take me each summer? How many years would it take me to recover every road at 1,714 miles? It's almost 30 years. Of course, some roads don't need that done, and many roads need it done a lot more than once every 30 years. And so it is a juggling match. We appreciate Mr. Murphy and the Road Commission for doing the excellent job that they do. If you have a need at this particular time for any brush to be cut back or on your road, or you see potholes, please call the Road Commission office and they'll be glad to take care of that. That is what they're in full-fledged doing at this point as the asphalt plants have been closed down, and so paving stops during the winter months. This will be our commission meeting tonight. We hope you get a chance to come in person, but if you do not, please watch us on TV. And again, thanks for watching today.